now, we're live. Yes, live from Jay's place. And we're talking
Barbershop Talk.
Yes, Barbershop Talk, where nothing is off limits and everything's on the table.
Everything's on the table. Barbershop Talk.
Come on, everybody. We're here at Jay's place.
Barbershop.
We're talking Barbershop Talk. Barbershop Talk. Barbershop Talk. Where nothing's off limits.
Barbershop Talk.
Barbershop Talk. Barbershop Talk. Barbershop Talk. Everything's on the table.
Barbershop Talk.
Barbershop Talk. Barbershop Talk. Barbershop Talk. Everything's on the table.
Barbershop Talk Live. We're live here at Jay's Place, Barbershop, 1927 Olive Road. Listen, another special edition. As you know, today is always Wednesday, which is called Barbershop Talk Live Day. Thank you for tuning in to another special edition of Barbershop Talk Live. I am John Milton, the host of Barbershop Talk Live. Glad to see you. Glad to hear from you. Thank you for tuning in. Listen, you still have time to call your friends. You still have time to call your neighbors. You still have time to call those church members. Why don't you call your enemies? Tell them to tune in to Barbershop Talk Live because we are here for you. Remember, the people want to know what's going on. Well, that's what we're here for. Before we get started on our special edition of Barbershop Talk Live tonight, I got to give a special shout out to the people that put this program together. Behind the scenes, folks, are Demetrius Johnson, Beverly's Body Butter. Listen, that's a good friend of mine. She's here in Augusta, Georgia, a company called Beverly's Body Butter, Whip, Senate, Shea Butter. Specializes in whip, Senate, Shea Butter with all different flavors. Mango, peach, strawberry, island paradise, and tropical punch. Listen, give her a call at 706-564-5335. Again, that's 706-564-5335. Demetrius Johnson, Beverly's Body Butter. Do you have a TikTok? She got a TikTok. Why don't you hit her up on TikTok, which is Melon Queen 1976. Again, that's my good friend Demetrius Johnson, Beverly's Body Butter. Also, it's good for your skin, good for your hair. Some people say it's good for pain. So call her up, 706-564-5335, Demetrius Johnson. CSRA, Barbershop Talk Live World, do you still have the problem you were dealing with the past few weeks? Are you still dealing with that problem in the yard? Are you still dealing with the problem of just demolition work? Why don't you call my good friend Alan Odom of Pond Maintenance right here in Augusta, Georgia. His number is 706-294-8493. Again, that's 706-294-8493. Alan specializes in tree removal, demolition. Also, he just maintains your pond if you have a pond. If you don't have a pond, he'll build your pond. Call him again at 706-294-8493. Also, just want to get your grass cut, call Alan Odom at Pond Maintenance. Again, that's 706-294-8493. Tell him John from Jay's Place Barbershop Talk Live. Say, I heard about the deal. I want to get the deal. Get me the special. Barbershop Talk Live. Again, that's my good friend Alan Odom right here in Augusta, Georgia. Listen, Barbershop Talk Live, we specialize in giving you the information. We specialize in letting that you know what's going on. And we also specialize in making sure you know your status. What I mean by know your status, we have partnered up with Piedmont Hospital right here in Augusta, Georgia, to get into this program called Check It in the Chair. Check It in the Chair is also specialized in make sure you know your status, know your blood pressure status, and also just stay healthy. So what we're doing, when you come by Jay's Place Barbershop, get your Barbershop Talk Live t-shirt, get your Barbershop Talk Live cup, and also when you get your blood pressure checked, we'll give you a free blood pressure monitor. We'll give you a free blood pressure monitor. Barbershop Talk Live. Again, the program is called Check It in the Chair. Stop by Jay's Place Barbershop, 1927 Olive Road, and get your blood pressure checked, and the monitor is yours. It's free. Again, that's courtesy of American Heart Association, also Piedmont Hospital, and Jay's Place Barbershop, Barbershop Talk Live. Again, know your status. Barbershop Talk Live. Again, don't forget about what's going on here in Augusta, Georgia at Payne College. Dr. Lester McCorn is getting inaugurated Thursday, September the 18th. Barbershop Talk Live will be on the red carpet. We'll be in the building making sure that you know what's going on because the people need to know what's going on. Again, that's Thursday, September the 18th, Barbershop Talk Live. Dr. Lester McCorn was our guest last week on Barbershop Talk Live. He's getting inaugurated at Payne College, so please, man, please, sir, stop by. Support Payne College, make a donation to the college fund, make a donation to the school, and support the city. Again, that's Dr. Lester McCorn. Barbershop Talk Live said, we want to know. The Barbershop Live, it gives you information. Listen, you didn't come to hear me. You didn't come to see me. You come to see the special guest. Oh, listen, before I forget, don't forget about we got a thing coming up. Dream Girls. Color Purple. Color Purple is coming up real soon, so we got a flyer. Information is coming up soon about more information on that. So Barbershop Talk Live World again. The people want to know what's going on in the serious rate. That's what we're here to give you information. So again, Color Purple is coming up real soon. More information on that to come. Looking forward to seeing you there. Listen, again, our special guest on Barbershop Talk Live tonight is none other than the special influencer of the month, influencer of the year, and he's in the hot seat on Barbershop Talk Live. I call him Bobby. Somebody call him Jermaine. What's up, man?
What's up?
You doing good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you. You got two names.
Yeah, I got two. I got a lot of names.
You got a lot of names.
Yeah, Bobby. We go Bobby though.
We'll go Bobby.
Bobby is cool. Yeah.
Bobby's cool.
But my name is Jermaine though. But
Jermaine.
Bobby is cool.
Bobby.
It depends who you ask though. Like,
Okay.
people call me New York. People call me Bobby, Rucker. It depends.
Depending on who you ask.
Depends on where I'm at.
And you wear a lot of hats.
And what part in life they knew me from. So
Okay.
you know, now I go.
You wear a lot of hats too, I see.
I do.
Okay.
Literally and figuratively. Yeah.
Yeah. Got it going on out here. Barbershop Talk Live World again. This is Jermaine. This is Bobby. This is New York. This is Rutgers. This is all in one chair. He's all in this one chair.
Yeah.
Jordan said, "What's up?"
Listen, the people are watching Barbershop Talk Live. You got folks already tuned in to see what you got to say.
What's going on?
The people are watching. Hey, listen, I say thank you for coming out to Barbershop Talk Live World.
Thank you for having me.
Man, listen, it's been a struggle to get you because you're so busy.
Try to be.
That's good.
Yeah. Somebody gotta do it, right?
Somebody got to do it. That's a good thing. That's a good
Somebody
thing.
gotta do it.
Man, now listen, now Bobby, I'm gonna call you Bobby Jermaine. How about that?
Whatever you want. I'm good.
Now listen, I done my research. I did my homework. I did my just due to check out who you are because I hate to have people come into the Barbershop Talk Live World studio and I don't know what's going on. So I check you out. I did all this research and I found out a lot about you. Everything is good.
Oh yeah.
It's good.
It sounds about right.
Yeah, it sounds about right. You know, so they say he all right. He good. He good people.
Good people, yeah.
Yeah, he say he good people. That's what the people say.
Yeah.
But now the crazy part about it, some people that's watching Barbershop Talk Live right now don't know who you are.
Yeah.
So I want you to look into that camera and tell the people the Barbershop Talk Live World, who is Bobby Boucher?
Man, I'm just a podcaster, man. I'm somebody who I'm not from Augusta, but I came here. I was enamored with like the city and the history and just the things that people do and the culture here, and I wanted to highlight it. You know, I talked to my people back home. They think that Augusta was just rattlesnakes and dirt roads, and they don't think of city like at all. I'm like, nah, trust me. There's people here that can play basketball. People here that own businesses. There's people here that's well off. That's not just no socks going outside. It's different, you know. So I wanted to highlight that as well, and that's what I do. And then my family, man, my brother, I got a little brother, little sister, 2 daughters, my mom. Okay. So, I've always just been about family and always been about adapting to any environment I've been in. So I moved down here from New York when I was 16 and been here ever since, but I've adapted pretty well.
Okay.
I ain't left, so
okay.
Must have done something good.
Well, let the people in New York know that we don't always drink out of mayonnaise jars.
I can attest for that. I don't gonna talk about what I know.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't never.
No, we ain't all country down here. We got a little, we ain't too slow.
About 10 minutes up the road is country, so I can't really say that. 10 minutes this way and 10 minutes that way, you get 2 different stories. So.
Right, so yeah, we all right.
Yeah,
we ain't too
I love it. I love the South. I love it. I love the hospitality. I love the things I learned,
Okay.
Like I said, when I first moved down here, people would say hi. I'm like, why are they talking to me?
Right, what's going on?
I don't know you.
You folks too friendly around here.
That's crazy. It was crazy to me, Right. But as I got older, I'm like, why not?
Yeah.
Why not speak?
Right.
Why not, you never know how somebody's day going. But like I said, you learn, you live, you adapt, you go to different areas, you let the environment, you embrace that environment, and that's what I plan to do. That's what I've been doing. So, it's been working good for me.
Good for now. You say New York City. So what brought you all the way from up north to down south?
I mean, my grandma's from here. My grandma is she's born and raised in Augusta.
Okay.
She moved to New York, probably like in the '60s, something like that.
Okay.
And she just worked until she retired and able to buy a home and move back down here.
Okay.
Now, I didn't move down here until like 10 years later, but she moved down, she retired. She did the American dream. She worked, saved her coins and bought a house.
Okay.
Lived in the projects, since the 60s.
Okay.
And so, but when we came down here, it was more so just some things happened, and you know how that go. Like grandma said, "Well, just come send some of us." So we just one summer we came down for a little bit, and we never went back.
Okay, so that was the summer that y'all running from the law up in New York. You had to get away from all that crime and all that. That was the summer you talking about.
Not
that time.
It wasn't the run for the law. I wouldn't say that, but you just want a better environment.
I got you.
You just want a better environment.
I got you.
Yeah, you want a better environment.
Okay.
Give people a shout out.
Okay,
Because
listen.
Barber option knows you.
Okay.
She give Maine a shout out.
Oh, look at that. Look at all them hearts and likes. Barbershop Talk Live. The people are tuning in. Listen, Nicole. Look at that.
Yeah,
Connie
I see
Jordan.
the comments now.
Most perfect. Look at it. Look at them. Look at
Going
that. Barber for options. Look at that. Connie giving you purple hearts.
Thank everybody for watching.
Yeah. You got your people on. Barbershop Talk Live. Listen, you never know who'll be in the hot seat. We're always glad to see the people tuning in and giving some hearts and likes and some shout outs to the folks. So again, the man in the hot seat is none other.
Bobby Boucher.
Bobby Boucher.
My name. Or Maine.
Or Maine.
Yeah, nobody really call me Jermaine, but my name is hard to spell, so it's hard to pronounce. There's a lot going on with that.
That's
so.
that New York slang.
Yeah, I don't know what she had going on, man.
Richard said hello.
Look at that. What's up, Crystal?
Oh, I just had on a podcast.
Yeah, look at that. All them folks.
What's going on? Hi, everybody.
Barbershop Talk Live. You never know who that.
It's a dope setup. Yeah, I like this setup.
Yeah,
It's real dope.
I appreciate it coming from a person like you.
Dope. This is dope.
Yeah. Now, Jermaine, let me ask this question. Now, when you said something earlier in your introduction, I heard something about some basketball. You got a little basketball skills in you?
Nah, I'm washed. But my brother played, though.
Your brother plays?
Yeah, I'm washed, though. I'm
You
definitely
good?
washed.
You ain't got no more in you?
I mean, I'm pretty sure anybody in this building I can beat in basketball, yes. Anybody in this building I can beat in basketball. I'm 1,000% sure of that. But I'm washed.
Pretty sure you
Anybody?
wrong with that.
Wait a minute now.
Everybody in this building I can beat in basketball, yes.
Bobby,
I gotta go in the backyard or something?
listen, I got a ball I can roll in here right now.
Where the goal at, though?
It don't matter where they go, I get you to the goal. Now all that New York stuff is you down south now.
I don't even dribble. That's the thing. I'm not gonna dribble. Just give me the ball anywhere in the court. Doesn't matter.
Barbershop Talk Live world again. I urge you to get into this conversation because we're finna get hectic out the wild because it seems like to me he a Dallas Cowboy fan. Are you?
Wilson said
No, it's worse. I'm a Giants fan.
Yeah, Giants fan.
Yeah, I'm a
Man,
Giants fan.
y'all should have won.
Is that again?
Y'all should have won against the Cowboys.
Yeah, we should have.
I
Y'all
got
need
it.
to give these people a shout out.
Okay, who we at?
What up, Mia?
Teresa,
What up,
Maya.
Connie?
Who else on there?
We got Mia. We got Connie.
Mia, yeah.
I can't see that. Yeah,
Okay,
gotta go up.
Geneva Shelton.
okay, Miss Felton.
Shelton.
Miss Teresa
Teresa,
Wilson.
Crystal.
Miss Meningall, perfect,
Tanya,
perfect
Philip
option.
Tanya.
Okay, listen, y'all keep watching Barbershop Talk Live again. We are glad you're tuning in. And listen, if you got a question or a comment, if you want to call us, you can call us at 706-426-1533. No question is off limits.
Nah, nothing on play.
We'll answer any and all questions, no matter what you want to talk about, whatever's on your mind, we'll make
Let's
sure.
talk about this basketball.
Let's talk about this basketball because I just got a little something that this guy's the man. He said he beat anybody in this room.
Yeah, I mean, we talking this room right here, all the room right there, yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking at everybody. I saw when I first came in here. I feel like I'm pretty good.
Okay, so listen, during the commercial break, we'll have a one-on-one.
This season, too.
We'll do a one-on-one during the commercial break and see how, what the winner get.
So when only one of us come back, you know why, it's just me, all right? So they're going to know why it's just me. John in the back mad somewhere, all right?
No, listen, you ain't finna come on here and talk that talking. You ain't finna come on with all that. Again, Barbershop Talk Live World, if you think he can beat me, put it in the chat. Put some money on the line, put a soda on the line, a case of burger, whatever you want to do. This guy will not be in any kind of sport.
Too.
In any kind of sport.
Nah, I said basketball.
Basketball.
You're moving the goalposts now.
Oh, okay.
Basketball.
Because, well, let me tell you do you know where I'm from? Since I know where you from, do you know where I'm from?
No, where you from?
Bobby, do your homework, man. Do your do.
I just interviewed. I know where you're from.
You should know where I'm from. I'm from a big little town called.
Small town.
Well, now you want to see now. Ooh, Lord, Gerald. Did he say I'm from a small town? I'm from a big little town. Now you know where I'm from.
What's the name of it?
Waycross, Georgia.
Waycross.
Got to be more careful.
I'm thinking Millersville. See, I interviewed 2 people. I did 5 interviews this week. That's probably why.
I got you.
I'm thinking Millersville, but yeah, you did say Waycross.
Yeah, a big little hometown. Now, do you know what we known for?
No, I don't. I ain't never been there.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're here, so I can enlighten you on what we known for down there. We are known for inventing the fried bologna. When you see fried bologna, somebody cooking in the house, we invented that down in Waycross.
Gotcha. So it's y'all fault.
Well, that's if you want to call it a fault, you want to call it a just do, you want to call it
Yeah, I
some
don't
type.
like bologna.
This old northern guy, look at him.
I'm more salami guy anyway.
Salami, bologna is what it is. Fried bologna, we invented that.
Yeah, that's what's up. Hey, clap it up for Waycross, Georgia. Bologna.
Hey, John.
Clap it up.
What's she talking about?
Georgia.
She got 5 on.
Tanya, you got 5 on Bobby?
5 on Bobby.
What?
Hey, make it 20. Come on now.
Tanya,
Did you see this guy?
don't waste your money, baby. Don't listen.
Oh, even she second guess herself. She said $5.
Don't waste your money because I would beat this guy sitting down, one hand behind my back. Bob playing basketball. I went to the gym this morning.
That's what's up.
I played this morning.
I'm proud of
Because I
you.
figured you were going to be here talking Noah.
I'm proud of you. I ain't go to the gym in weeks, but I'm still going to win this game.
Listen, Barbershop Talk Live Real again. Put your hearts, put your likes on the screen because after this commercial break, we'll see who won the 21 contest. We got time to play 21, I know.
Whatever you want to go to, man. 7, 14, 21.
You know what?
28.
Listen, let's do this here. We're going to call it a podcast against a podcast. Your team against my team. Barbershop Talk Live against.
Yeah, I'm cool. More than the master.
More than the
Give me
master.
my brother and whoever else, and then you get who you get. I'm good.
Okay, we're gonna televise this. We're gonna make this a fundraiser.
25. I like that. $25.
20. Listen, Tanya,
I'm gonna make you $50. Don't worry about it.
Tanya, don't do that. Don't waste your money like that. Don't waste your money. Listen, we're gonna do a podcast fundraiser.
We ain't going no 10 and 20 either.
No, Tanya, save your money. Save your money, Tanya. We're gonna do a podcast fundraiser.
What you want to go? 7 points? 7 points is fine.
Yeah.
7 points is fine. Okay.
More than the Masters against Barbershop Talk Live World. We're gonna have a podcast fundraiser basketball tournament. Yeah, of course. Yeah. You get your people against my people. So I would think
a one-on-one, but if you want to add people, you need.
Well, I don't need nobody. I don't need no help. I just need you to pass the ball.
You moving.
You just give me the ball out the net. Okay, listen, Nate, we're gonna set a date.
Make one, take one.
We're gonna set a date. Fundraiser, HIV fundraiser, Barbershop Talk Live World against More Than the Masters.
Yeah, we can do it.
Yeah, we're gonna do an
do that
HIV
fundraiser. Yeah. So more people can watch.
Yeah, we're gonna do a basketball fundraiser, HIV fundraiser, Barbershop Talk Live World again. You want to be a cheerleader? You want to be a spectator? You want to be a supporter? You want to be a sponsor? You want to be a vendor? Please, man, please, sir, get in contact with us.
Definitely.
Inbox. We're gonna make sure that you'll be a part of this fundraiser basketball tournament. More Than the Masters against Barbershop Talk Live World. We just made this live on the TV camera tonight.
If you want to be a winner, make sure you side with the right team.
Got to be more careful. Listen.
Just sign with the right team.
Hey,
you too scared. Sign with Barbershop Talk.
Barbershop Talk Live World again. Listen, all eyes on him.
Hey, man.
Now, listen. Now, Tanya, if you got any Bengay you want to sell at this event, bring your Bengay for this fella right here.
I'll take that. Now I'm gonna need that. Yeah.
I'm about to say, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that. When I'm gonna need that, but I'm gonna win. Yeah.
Look, bring you some headache medicine, some Tylenol, like you say, some Motrin.
Ibuprofen. I need that.
Bring all that.
I need that.
Bring all that.
But I'm still gonna win. I'm definitely gonna win.
We're gonna set this up, Jerry. We're gonna set this up for real. We're gonna set this up.
I seen everybody. I ain't even gotta move. Just give me the ball in one spot. We good to go.
We're gonna set this up. We're gonna do a Barbershop Talk Live.
Y'all got a nice gym y'all like? Special gym?
I put a doggone hula hoop on the doggone tree.
Make sure you get a sticker, a Barbershop Talk sticker. Put it on a very, very, very end of like the half court line. I'm gonna shoot from there the whole game.
Yeah, what I'm talking about.
Ooh, louder. Okay.
He live by the 3.
He gonna die by the 3. Listen, again, Barbershop Talk Live World again. Look out for more information on this basketball tournament. We're gonna do a fundraiser basketball tournament. More Than the Masters going up against Barbershop Talk Live World again. We're gonna have vendors out there. Yeah. We're gonna have cheerleaders out there. It's gonna be a fun event.
For me, yeah, definitely be fun. I'm gonna have a lot of fun.
Okay. All right. One-on-one.
You'll have fun. You'll look good losing.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Okay.
It's just sportsmanlike. No big deal.
I'm bringing the fried bologna. Okay.
You're gonna need that.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna get me a steak. It's a winner's meal. You know.
This bring me an oxygen, man. We gonna lose.
Beverly's Body Butter, look at these vendors sitting up. You see them vendors signing up? We got Beverly's Body Butter signing up, Light of the Grace Counter signing up. All the vendors already signing up for this event.
Shout out to the vendors, man.
Look at this. Shout out to the vendors again. My Barbershop Talk Live World crew come out to support. All the proceeds going to HIV awareness.
That's dope.
Master, More Than the Masters, Barbershop Talk Live. We're gonna put this thing together. So keep watching, keep tuning in.
Definitely, I am.
We're gonna make it work.
I definitely am.
Now listen. Let's get back to the. Cause look at these vendors. More vendors signing up. Barbershop Talk Live World again. More vendors are signing up. Let me ask this too now, Jermaine. When you talking about More Than the Masters, and everybody heard about it, everybody been a part of it, been onto your set, been into the studios. Where did that first of all, where did that name come from?
So I was really trying to being from where I'm from and then moving here. I was like, well, let's try to do something with an apple and a peach, but it just didn't seem right. So I thought about it for like days and days and days. And I don't know, something about the Masters, I just felt like that's what a lot of people just feel like Augusta is known for, right? Okay. But I was here at that time, maybe 12 years, something like that. I didn't know what the Masters really was. That's not my thing. I don't know about golf. Okay. And so I was telling somebody, well, Augusta more than that. And I'm thinking about the Masters being 1 week out the year, but it being 52 weeks in a year. Right. And I think about it, well, it's 51 weeks in Augusta where things are happening and things are also important, you know. So I wanted to, highlight things outside of the Masters. So what else can we be known for? Business owners, sports, scholar athletes, the youth, the community, musicians, barbers, business owners. It don't matter. So I wanted to kind of, pinpoint that and also highlight people from Augusta who wouldn't get the highlight because maybe they don't play sports, maybe they don't play sports or whatever the case may be. So that's what I wanted to do when I started More Than the Master, just to kind of paint that picture that Augusta is more than just this one tournament, more than James Brown, more than Jesse Norman. It's a bunch of things that Augusta is known for. But within people's story, you will see common themes of certain people being brought up. I think this year, like I got Sam Ward brought up a lot this year. I never heard of him until this year.
Okay.
But out of 20 episodes, I think he been listed about 13 of them. So like, even something like that, like, well, who's this guy? Now I gotta go find him, and I gotta go see what he about. Now I gotta go interview him and get his story. Because within my podcast, I had 13 stories with him in it, but now I got 13 point of views, but I don't have his point of view.
Okay.
Okay. So that's when I think of More Than Master, I think about that, like piecing things together. Okay. A picture of Augusta where each episode is a color. So if you want to put some green in there, maybe this particular society is green, or the sun, or just the dark part. Maybe some dark parts in there. Maybe somebody did go to jail, did crime, but changed their life, whatever. Things like that. I'm trying to make sure that I get very detailed in my sketching of what Augusta is.
Okay. So basically, what you're saying, if I can understand what you're saying, is if you had to go back to New York and you tell the New Yorkers about Augusta, that'd be some of the things you're telling them about Augusta, the different cultures, the many.
But see, and I get if I would go back to New York, that's what I would do. But since you're putting out on the internet, you don't have to go back to New York to do that. I could just show them, like, hey, this is what's going on.
Okay.
A lot of times people from New York call me and say, oh, what was that about? I like this episode. I like that person. What they do. And that's like, even though they never been to Augusta, they feel like they've been there because of the people they hear talking.
Okay.
Because of the common stories when I do themed episodes, and I might have 4 or 5 people lined up that got inner stories with each other.
Okay.
So now this outsider that's not from Augusta, never been down here, don't know nothing about Olive Road, don't know nothing about Dean's Bridge, but they're hearing these, paint a picture of Augusta in their mind as well.
Okay.
And that's for anybody, not just New York. It could be Atlanta, it could be Columbia, it could be whatever. Like anybody that hasn't been here, I feel like when you go to my page on More Than Masters and you click down and you go through any of the guests, that you can visualize what Augusta is by the guests. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Even you, like you paint. You represent a percentage like me. We both not from here. You're from Georgia, but I'm not from Augusta. You're not from Augusta.
Right.
But you came here, which is a funny story to me.
Okay.
But you came here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You did your thing, and you just didn't leave. You stayed and you broke ground in Augusta what it was for you.
Right.
And it's a lot of people like that in Augusta. It's a melting pot in a sense. Like some people from Augusta ain't from here,
right,
but they get it done here. They do their thing and they put on for the city just like they from here.
Okay. Barbershop Talk Live World, please, sir, get into this conversation we're having. Barbershop Talk Live again. Call us at 706-426-1533. That is a live number. Talk to myself, or you talk to our guest tonight. You don't want to call us, just make a comment, put the question or comment on the screen. We'll make sure we answer any and all questions. No comment, no questions off limits. Again, the topic tonight is, we're talking about being an influencer. This is an influence we have in Barbershop Talk Live Hot Seat tonight. Again, he's been around many people, many attitudes, many places, had a chance to do a lot of different conversations.
A lot.
A lot of people have been in your chair.
A lot
of people have been on the set.
I can't.
As we was talking off camera, I've been on your show a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I definitely enjoyed the invitation. I enjoyed the
I appreciate that.
Just sitting down and talking with you. You kind of got me out of my comfort zone a few times. I was like, okay, because I went to flowing so much and I didn't realize we had on set there almost 2 hours.
Yeah, that's how it be. That's a good conversation.
That was a good conversation.
That's a good conversation.
Okay. So you got me out of my comfort zone. You made me just open up about what I was talking about, and it was a great conversation. So a lot of times when as we were talking off camera, when I was coming to your studio, I was looking for a studio.
Right.
But in this world, as you know, a studio could be anywhere.
Anything now.
It can be in a closet. It can be on the front porch. It can be whatever. So I like the way you put your whole studio together, and being an influencer, I saw is that when people see your stuff live on the screen and they see how you conduct yourself, they see how you conduct the interviews, it's a great job that you do. So I just want to commend you what you're doing.
I appreciate that.
Because I like what you're doing, and people also like what you're doing. Because I see what you're doing, but I don't even care what you're doing. You know what I care about?
What?
The people wanna know.
Yeah.
I care about the people knowing.
Yeah.
As long as the people know what you got going on, the people can follow you, and they feel that you're doing a good job, not to yourself, but for the community, that's what the people want to know.
That's what it's about.
That's what
That's what it's about. It ain't never for self though. It's really about having a vision and seeing it through. That's what I initially started doing. You got to think when I started podcasting, there wasn't even none of this stuff at the time. It was just a computer and your soundboard, and that was it. You can have a convo in pajamas. Nobody would know. it was all audio, you know. So
That's crazy because again, where did that vision come from? Because when you saying you was a podcaster, you was an influencer. Again, from let's say 10 years ago, was that? Some people say God gave you that vision. Can you say God gave you that vision?
yeah, I can. But I will say, like, you got to work towards some stuff because when I started doing podcasting, it wasn't like I'm trying to influence. I didn't think, at least that wasn't my goal. My goal wasn't like, let me influence the city. It was just, let me highlight this, let me have these conversations. But it really was, at the time I was working at wasn't like, anytime you're working at a warehouse, you're around people you probably shouldn't even be around. Like, I probably shouldn't know this 55-year-old that been through whatever he been through, or this 42-year-old that used to be a supermodel back in Florida, but left her husband because she was getting beat on. I would just like finding all these stories in the break room, asking 3 questions. You know, how you doing? What's going on down there today? You know, like, you ever heard of this? Just small stuff you ask them that you realize like people want to open up. And I found that could have been my lane, as far as in the break room, kind of making it like almost like not a class clown, but almost like a show in there. You just playing, you joking, you laughing, and you having a good time. I was like, well, I seen a podcast at one point. I said, well, I can kind of do that because you don't need no profession. I don't need no degree. I had one though. I do have one, but I don't need no degree. But I just know that I knew that that's something I could do on my own. So I wanted to try it. I wanted to give it a test run, and that's when I started doing it. So it wasn't trying to be an influencer per se in the beginning. It was just me seeing a vision with podcasting and saying I can do it.
Okay. So you're doing a great job with it.
I try.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
And I don't know if you noticed now, Jermaine, you are now considered to be an influencer.
That's what they tell me. Yeah, they told me that for the last couple of years. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean,
Some people ask me how because I joke a lot on social media. They be like, every time when I do win, like say I made some jokes the next day, well, how'd you win that award? You know what I'm saying? But I do think I'm an influencer. I do think that though. I think I influence a lot of different entities and people and groups and age groups as well. Sports, music, business owners.
Okay.
Other content creators.
Okay.
I think I'm very influential. I really put a lot of work into the things I do. I'm not just out here doing something to say I'm doing it.
Right.
I put a lot of time, money, effort into everything I'm doing. I shoot my own stuff. I edit my own stuff. I film my own stuff. Write my own questions. Everything is me.
Right.
So that take a lot of time. I'm sure you know that take a lot of time to do what we do.
Yes.
I did 4 episodes this week already. 4. For Austin the Hearts. That's just for Austin. That was nothing. I want no one to do myself. Like, let me just do this. It was just like, I want to highlight Austin Hearts. Let's get some acts from these stages on it.
Right.
So between Saturday and Monday, I did 4 episodes, and then I still did a live show with somebody else just to keep more of the masses going afloat. To me, that's influential. Like, people give you one a week sometimes.
So I'm gonna ask a crazy question. Now, just give me a nice answer. Don't give me a crazy answer. What is an influencer? What's the definition of being an influencer in podcast world terms?
I think it's somebody who can set a standard and make people follow that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that you set a standard, you make people follow it, and if they can't follow, they want to follow it. Okay. They want to emulate it.
Okay.
And it's not like in a negative way. They like how you doing something, and they want to do something just like, if not better than you.
Okay. I go with that. That's a good answer.
That's a good answer.
That's a great answer.
For me, that was a good answer.
Yeah, give it up to the good answer, y'all. Give us some love for that good. Barbershop Talk Live, well, again, we in the hot seat. None other than Jermaine, Boucher in the hot seat talking about beating me in basketball.
What you think, though?
Okay.
What you think an influence is? Like,
well, you know what? I'm thinking what an influence is probably a lot of things. And when I say a lot of things, there's some of the things that an influencer does, and he has to possess. And you can pick it back up this if you want to. So what I say, one of the things I think of influence is somebody that's positive, or could be negative. So if a person is an influencer, he has to be influencing stuff in a certain way that people can either grab onto it, and again, like I say, good or bad. So sometimes you put out stuff in our world. When I say our world, what we're doing, we try to get the people's information that's, in my opinion, that's positive.
Right.
So we're telling people that what you can do is possible. What you should be doing is possible. So I'm giving out the positive side of me, and I'm influencing the person to, keep striving, keep being the best that you can be. So, and also I think an influencer, sometime a influencer is somebody that has wealth.
I can see that.
So in other words, now some people that's in this Barbershop Talk Live world right now that's in the studio, some people say Michael Jordan, but I'm gonna say LeBron. So I'm gonna say that,
LeBron fan.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So I'm gonna go with the LB. So in other words, I think he's a great influencer because again, if you're looking at what he's been doing over 20 plus years, His body's in good shape.
Yeah.
He's got all these numbers and all that. Some people might not reach the numbers he in. So he's influencing other kids and other people to get in shape, to stay in shape,
Yeah.
to stay out of trouble, to
Right.
stay with your family, that whole influencing, because they say, well, if LeBron can do it, I can do it. If he can score, I can score. If he can jump, I can jump. I can do all that. So in so many ways, people are influencing, So some people want to be like Mike.
I'm with you on that, though. I think LeBron is. I think they both good. They both are influencers.
Right.
I just think LeBron's a greater influencer. In my opinion. 'Cause
In my opinion too.
I think Mike would influence you to win. And
Okay.
That's nice. That's great. It's good to win. If you can. But I think LeBron influenced you to be great
Okay.
at multiple things
Okay.
and win, but be great at multiple things.
So let
Be a good
me
human being.
so let me ask you this now. Being an influencer, do you think you have to have an experience?
You don't have to have experience. You don't have to have experience. I just think that you have to be able to have people gravitate towards you.
Okay.
So you mentioned like positive, negative. Like, of course, we'll go straight to it because in the area we probably all grew up in. Like, you got your negative influences, but they have a way with people and they feel whether they're doing something crime or whatever. There's somebody that see what they're doing and be like, I want to do what this person's doing.
Right.
Whatever it is about that person, they have an influential vibe that people want to follow.
Right.
So I don't think you have to have experience. You just gotta be somebody want to be like.
Okay.
You gotta be doing something that can see you doing it and feel like I can do it as well.
I go along with that. Barbershop Talk Live, really, please, man, please, sir, get into this conversation. Are you an influencer? Are you being influenced by Mr. Barber? Are you being influenced by myself? Or somebody influencing you? Barbershop Talk Live, really, again, once you get into this conversation at 706-426-1533. That is a live number. Again, the number is 706-426-1533. Now, Bobby, I'm gonna piggyback up what we just said a minute ago. I consider myself to be an influencer also, because again, this space that we are in now tonight, there's a lot of people that tune in. There's a lot of people that watch, and to their eyes, that's watching, it seems like it's going good. It seems like we they see all this, and it seems like we got it going on. I got it going on, but they don't know it's a lot behind the scene that goes on.
Yeah.
Because I'm just sitting in the chair, and all those folks behind the camera, they really make this thing work. So it seems like I'm doing a great job, but it's a team.
Team effort.
It's a team effort. So I would never take all the credit. So I'm influencing everybody else the ones that don't see, to make the best choices, make the best decisions. If you want to get into this podcast world or the media world or any type of world you want to get into, I consider myself to be influencing those people that's watching.
Yeah.
You kind of go along with that?
No, I agree. I think that's something I try to do as well. Like if an episode comes about because of somebody else, so I said Austin Harts, but that might come through because I did something with Dorian Harris, who has a stage with Austin Harts, so he said, these are 4 people. Or I do something with Karen Gordon. I always try to make sure I make that connection with why things happen. It's not like everybody just saying, knocking on my door and saying, oh, can I please do your podcast, please do your podcast. No, I reach out to people sometimes.
Right.
Even with you, we talked in January.
Way back, right.
You know, when you won podcast today, I said, yo, Miss Karen, can you give me a contact with this guy? I don't know him, but I know you know the thing. She texted us.
Right.
You was busy.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you was the busy one, but I'm also a big person on timing. Timing is everything. So it wasn't supposed to happen back then.
It wasn't supposed to
happen.
Right.
But yeah, when you influence, I think that's also influential. The fact that you are able to big up your team.
Okay.
You are able to say, look, it's not just me.
Right.
It's a group of us all doing this. I'm just here. You see me on camera, but it's a bunch of us behind us. It's a bunch of us pushing and doing this. So that's influential as well, because you got people who will just take all the credit.
Right.
We'll just want all the credit.
Right. Because again, as I said earlier, I couldn't do it by myself anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what button to push. I don't know what button to turn off. I just now what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get my team to make me look a little better.
You can learn it though. It's not hard to learn. But
the team, they laughing at me. But again, we just the teamwork makes it work.
Yeah,
And by that teamwork is influence that the other people see. So I love to be an influencer to everybody. I love to motivate people. I love to inspire people, and in some of the ways I love to encourage people.
Yeah.
Because again, I don't want to know. I don't have no problem knowing. I don't even want to know. But the people want to know.
I think it's also like it's how you carry yourself, because you can not have a platform. You don't have to have a platform to be influential.
Right.
I think one of the reasons you are influential is because people do know if they come on a platform, they can get their word out to your core fan base and their core fan base. That's one way, but I think how you carry yourself is also influential as well. You can have all the subscribers or the followers in the world digitally, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't carry yourself well, it ain't gonna matter. So I think that's also something people should think about as well. So when they say, oh, you want this influencer of the year award, but you always saying this, I joke a lot. I do, but I be dead serious though.
Right, right.
I might say you lazy.
Right.
I'm joking, but I'm gonna tell you why you're lazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna be straightforward with you.
Okay. Well, listen, don't be lazy in watching our commercial break. Can I go to a commercial break?
Definitely can.
Barbershop Talk Live World again. Barber Boucher in the chair. John Minton also in the chair. We want to bring your attention to my good friend, Miss Felicia Lee, right here in Augusta, Georgia. Company's called True Therapy. True Therapy is a Felicia Lee. Again, she specializes in your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health, and also your financial health. So watch the commercial. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Life is full of challenges and struggles, but there's no reason you should have to face them alone. At True Therapy, we provide support and guidance to help you become the best version of yourself. As a mental health counseling center, we provide a full range of clinical behavioral health services to children, adolescents, adults, and families. Our experienced team of licensed counselors and psychiatrists work closely with patients to understand their situation and develop a personalized treatment plan with an emphasis on wellness and prevention. Whether you are struggling with mental illness, substance abuse, relationship and marital difficulties, or the daily stress and challenges of life, we are here to help you find a positive path forward, dedicated to making our services as convenient and accessible as possible. We offer treatment in office, by phone, or via telehealth. Find the help you need. Schedule an appointment at True Therapy today.
Barbershop Talk Live. We're back here at Jay's Place Barbershop. That's my good friend, Miss Felicia Lee. Again, the company is called True Therapy that specializes in your mental health, physical health, spiritual health, and also financial health. Again, give her a call, get in contact with her, follow what she's got going on for you and your family, and also for your generation. Again, that's Felicia Lee right here in Augusta, Georgia. True Therapy. Barbershop Talk Live. Again, we're back live with our special guest on the hot seat tonight, none other than Bobby Jermaine Boucher.
There we go. There you go. You getting it now. You getting it now.
We're going to make it work some kind of way. Listen, this is a man of many hats, a man of many talents. We don't know about that basketball stuff yet, but we're going to find it out later on down the line.
I can shoot a little something.
So a little something.
A little something.
Barbershop Talk Live World will be recorded. We're putting together, again, we said in our first hour, we are putting together a basketball tournament fundraiser. Barbershop Talk Live, again, more than the Masters. We're going to put this thing together. So we're looking for some vendors. We're looking for some sponsors. We're looking for some supporters. Again, it's going to be an HIV fundraiser. Stay tuned for more information. If you believe more than the Masters can win this basketball tournament, give me some hearts, give me some likes. If you believe Barbershop Talk Live World can win this basketball tournament, give me some hearts and give me some likes. We're going to put this tournament together real soon. So again, the hearts and likes are going up on the screen. Barbershop Talk Live World. Again, you can make your wager now. You can make your bet now. You can also make your donation now. We're going to put this thing together because, again, more than the Masters ain't nothing but Barbershop Talk Live World. We're going to make it happen.
Once I win, just make sure you line me up real good. You know what I'm saying?
So, Bobby, listen, before we went to commercial break, we were talking about influencers.
Right.
And we were talking about some of the characteristics of being an influencer. Character, as you said earlier, you got to have the right character.
Definitely.
So is a character really one of the influencers tools that you need to have? Because again, as you said, people see you out.
Yeah. So I just feel like one thing about like with More Than Masters, I will say like I feel like the good episodes, and I feel like all of them good, but the real good episodes, the ones like like this is real good, you can clip up. It's because people are who they say they are.
Okay.
I think that's important. Like you got to be who you say you are. I mean, the era you come from. I'm pretty sure. The era I come from, you couldn't just say you were something and not be that. So like that's something you just learn. That's just high. You know what I'm saying? Right. You get categorized at 4 or 5 years old, and it will stick with you for 6, 7 years. So you got to be careful with the decisions you make.
Right.
What you run from, what you don't run from, what you stand in front of, what you don't stand in front of.
Right.
What you say and what you don't say. And so I think your character is super important, and whether you're gonna be influential or not. Whether you're influential or not, because me personally, I feel like people want to follow what they know to be true. They want to follow them to be true. Like I can follow him. He said this. I saw him do this. That's how he is. And I think that's also what set me apart. When you see people talk about me, they say, well, he ain't asked for this, or he helped me out here. I'm very helpful. I will push you to get to the next level. I will push you to be better. I will push you to be great. I will help if I need to. I will come out of pocket, whether it's advice, whatever. I'm always going to do that. I'm not in here pushing fake positivity and then online or in real life being something totally different. That's just not what I'm about. So I think that's also the reason why people look at me as influential, because you see it online, but you also see it in real life.
Okay.
Well, and probably in real life better, but online you see a glimpse of it.
So you are who you are.
In every way, shape, and form, yes.
And I can kind of piggyback up what you said, because again, when I was on your show, I was open and candid. When the question was coming at me, I gave you the candid answers. I gave you the straightforward answers. Because again, the situation that we talked about on the show, and you have to tune into the show to hear the conversation that we had. It was me being honest and dealing with what I was dealing with at the time.
Yeah.
And I mean, I kind of got choked up there for a minute talking about it, because again,
I thought you would.
Yeah, I was.
I tried to push. I was trying to, I'm
well,
back a little bit. Nah, because I don't always like when people like tear up. It's cool,
right?
But I be wanting them to really be in tune with what they're talking about. You know, some people not there yet to do that.
Right.
But you held your own. You did well.
Yeah.
But I could tell it was something there. I just wasn't gonna push. I like to just. It's an art to that.
Right.
You know, it's an art to that answering questions though. But yeah, man, I like your story. I like your story a lot. The pain was my favorite part of the story.
Oh yeah,
like, that was the best part to me.
That was crazy. You remember the 10-1?
10-1 is amazing.
10-1.
I love that. It's amazing.
10-1.
10-1 was that was a lot.
That was a lot. I will never forget the 10-1. You got to tune in to Barbershop Talk Live World again. Tune in to more than the masters. They understand what the 10-1 is. 10-1 is something that was inside conversation. Go to the tape and watch the tape.
That's how he got here.
Yeah, that's
10-1 is how he got here. And he ain't look back at me.
10-1 got me all the way up here. All the way up dog on US 1.
Yeah, man. Got the PhD in partying.
Yep. There you go. PhD.
Shout out to you, man.
Shout out to the PhD.
We all need degrees.
Shout out to the 10-1.
Shout out to 10-1.
But again, now, what I'm saying earlier, as we talking about the influencer, and you said earlier in your conversation that you do believe God gave you that vision to be where you are now, being what we call the podcaster, influencer. So when you're looking at what you're doing, how can you promote or inspire the younger generation to do what you're doing?
So if it's just podcasting, in a sense, like, I think you got to have that in you to want to do media, and that's fine. I go to schools. I did a whole podcast with alternative schools last year. I went in the gym, set up they had a career day. I went to Josie last year. I went to the two schools people ain't going to.
Okay.
I went to alternative school in Josie.
Okay.
Had full podcasts in them schools. Them kids still see me out today and still speak to me. I got a guy on Instagram, he'll message me and tell me how school went when he have an issue in school, and I just talk him down, but this, that, and third. So that on the positivity side, I think that's one way. And they don't have to necessarily be like me, per se, but once again, it's that influence. It's the fact that they saw me one random day in their life.
Okay.
We had a conversation, we had some dialogue, and then from then, we were able to create a bond. We was able to talk and speak more. And when they going through something, they know, like, let me call Maine.
Right.
They don't know me now.
Right.
But they know me, you know?
You're right.
So I think that's one way. Also, if they are interested in, like, media, I always tell anybody, it could be a kid, it could be an adult, whatever. If you're interested in media, I always tell you, come to the studio. I'm about to record Sunday. You come down, you can join. You might be on camera, you never know. I might give you a mic.
Okay.
Like any influencer, I've always donated or gave something or gave them back something, whether it be a mixer, whether it be a piece of equipment, whether it be you come on a show and you just on now, whether it be promotion, whether it be anything. I've always done that. But anybody want to be in this lane or in this field, and you come to me and I feel like you serious about what you do, I'm gonna help you.
Okay. Now watch this now, Bobby. Now getting to this again, we're talking about the influencer world, the podcast world. Being an influencer also, if you're not a podcaster, you just want to get followers. You want to get people to follow what you're doing and get your numbers up. So for the people that's watching Barbershop Talk Live World, explain to those folks, explain to the people about the following part of it and also the financial side of it. So as you get so many followers, you get all this money. You don't get no money. you just get hearts and stars on your name.
You could get paid from Facebook. Is it like, I'm not saying quit your job.
Okay.
I ain't gonna tell nobody that'd be insane,
Okay.
But yeah, I'm lucky enough that I do get paid from Facebook. If you like me or anybody in this room, probably when Facebook came out, we weren't getting paid from Facebook.
Okay.
All right. So if a check is $100, $300, $400, and they give me that to engage, what I'm gonna do for free, I've been doing for free for 9 years, I'm gonna do it.
Right.
I'm gonna do it every time.
Okay.
But I do think when you say to get followers and get paid from Facebook, engagement is a word people like use a lot, but engagement works both ways, support works both ways. So just like you came on my show, I came on your show. Just like if you share my stuff, I'll share your stuff. If I like your stuff, I comment on it. This is a good job. It's a two-way street, a lot of this stuff. So you don't just wake up one day and get followers.
Right.
It's in some ways you can. If you like depending on what content you're putting out, how you dressing on social media, you might get them just off the sheer fact that people like that kind of stuff.
Right.
But if you're doing like stuff like we're doing, and it's just positive stuff, positivity, you're pushing great things, and it's gonna be a little harder. You know, things like that take a little longer to get to. But I do think the more people you follow, the more people you engage with, the more people you able to reach, they'll come back to you. So when I go to the schools and I do an episode, I might get 50 followers that day just from the kids.
Okay.
Then that 50 might turn to 75 because 25 of them kids seen that kid follow me, they follow me too.
Right.
Or they see their uncle on the podcast, so they follow me now.
Right.
You know, they see John on the podcast, so now I got people in Waycross,
Right.
Waycross the bridge following
Right.
me, you know.
Right.
So it's like, you just never know how it's gonna go. But I feel like that's the way that's the recipe to like gaining that following and building your following, is to reach everybody you can reach. Even your resources. Like people like to say, oh, nobody support me. It's not that they're supporting you, you're just not utilizing all your resources.
Right.
We got 10, 15 podcasts in Augusta. You're trying to come on only one show.
Right. Go to all of them.
Go all of them.
Go to all of them. You never know.
Work your way up.
Right.
You
Now,
know?
what would you tell the 18-year-old Jermaine? Right now, where you at now? Would you tell the 18-year-old Jermaine?
Jesus Christ.
Going back. What would you tell that 18-year-old Jermaine? Because again, the 18-year-old Jermaine back in New York City was
Well, I was down here 18 though.
okay. Well,
I finished school down here.
you finished good.
I was
okay.
16 down here.
Okay.
Oh,
It was-
18?
You was wild back in them days. I know you had a little rough edges. What would you tell the 18-year-old Jermaine right now?
That's a good question.
There you go. I don't want now.
What
Remember, I don't know.
You know what? Now, knowing what I know now, the one thing I would say I think that'll trump all. I probably talk to my dad more and try to get like understanding of life through him.
Okay.
I didn't have he had a situation so we didn't speak a lot during that time, and then when I was 18, he was able to speak more free, you know. And I would speak more to him. I think we would talk, but you know how you're younger and somebody talking to you, you're not really understand what they're saying. You just kind of like,
Yeah.
to like, I don't know, it's like you just checking off a box.
Right.
Talk to dad today.
Right.
You know, he answered the phone for dad today, but you're not really like taking in what the person's saying. You're not really having dialogue. I didn't ever give pushback. I let him talk, and I was kind of like, I wish he shut up, you know.
Yeah.
But I think my 18-year-old self, I would tell myself to pay attention more and ask more questions. I probably start a podcast then too, just to throw it in there. But yeah, I would definitely do that. I would just be more. I would tell myself to ask more questions. I didn't talk a lot at 18. I talk now, but I didn't talk at 18. I didn't feel like I had anything to give the world.
Okay.
I just took from
Okay.
it.
Angel Wright, thank you for tuning in, Miss Angel. She's tuning in. Good evening, fellas. Good evening, everyone. She say, and you know that's some what you said there about your dad. As you know, we had a conversation on your show. That's kind of something I wish I could have had.
That's why I asked that question to you.
Right. That's something I wish I could have had because again, as I've gotten older now.
You tried though.
Yeah, I mean, I made a lot of attempts,
Wow.
and looking back on it now, I wish I would have had that relationship.
Yeah.
You know, because again, the dad and the son is a good relationship to have growing up, and you know, it's like that communication bond that you have. So I kind of wish I did have that.
Yeah.
You know, it's something that's a void right now.
I think sometimes in life though, you just like you take things for granted.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so if things going good for you, you kind of like, well, I made this far, I don't need that.
Right.
But you're not old enough to understand you are gonna need that at some point, and if you don't have it, now you're stuck.
Okay.
So I feel like because he was around, you know, I feel like, well, next week,
Yeah.
the next week turn next month, next week turn next year.
Right.
Then we don't talk for 2 years because he mad about something, you know. And then it's like, so when my dad passed away, and when my dad passed, I remember thinking like, that year, I am glad that we was able to, he came down here and we was able to build a better bond. We always had a bond, but a better bond. I was doing everything for him for the most part. But I just remember feeling like, you know, when he passed, like damn, like, I missed the opportunity
Didn't have
to
enough
do,
time.
I'm thinking about all the times I didn't do stuff.
Right.
So I don't care about the money. I don't care about like things I could have did to make more money or be more successful. I do feel like that family part, that family piece, because I am also a dad.
Okay.
And I feel like, you know, sometimes I feel like my kids take it for granted that I'm a good dad, but they love me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but nobody was to tell me like, yo, just talk to your dad, bro. Just talk more, you know? So I think that's something I would tell my 18-year-old self, like, don't be mad about nothing. You can't change it. Just try to understand.
Just go with your flow.
Because I feel like if I had more understanding at certain things at 18, you make different decisions at 19, 20, 21, 22, you know?
Right.
I feel like I didn't get a chance to do that. And he was very wise, so I think I lost a lot of wisdom I could have got just based off ego and attitude for something I couldn't change anyway.
Right.
So.
Barbershop Talk Live World again. Please, man, please, sir, get into this conversation. Barbershop Talk Live guest tonight is none other than Jermaine Bobby
Tyree.
Boucher. Tyreek, what's up? Look at that. The Barbershop Talk Live radio tuning in. Great conversation we haven't thus far. We are talking with a real live influencer.
Yeah. Shout out to Tyreek too. He did a podcast too with Donald Doe Free Game. That's a good episode, bro.
Okay.
I edited that, by the way.
Yeah, there you go.
I edited some people podcasts.
Show us some more hot lights for him editing.
Yeah, you know, another hat on my head, you know.
But listen now.
Thank you, Mr.
What right now, Jermaine? What do you feel right now is your purpose? Right now, at the point of your life now, what you feel is your purpose for the podcast, for your family, whatever you consider. What is your purpose in life?
For me, it's family before anything. So right now, I take care of mom who had a massive stroke in 2023.
Okay.
So that's my main thing, because this lady who, we always said, like, I was anything for my parents. They gave me this, they did this. So I want to show that. I don't want her to feel like, I'm here 24/7 for you at your,
Okay.
every back in command. So I would say to take care of my family. I got 2 daughters.
Okay.
My mom, nieces and nephews, sister, brother, aunts, cousins that.
Okay.
And honestly, some of my older cousins, they all will tell me, I've always had this all my life.
Barbershop Talk Live. You never know what can happen on Barbershop. So, Jermaine, let me go back to this being an influencer again, and that's my thing right now, because I know that you're a great influencer of the city, a great influencer of CSOA, the people that's been following you, have been watching you over the many years, and I consider that you might have been one of the first ones to come out in this podcast world in the CSOA in the Augusta area, because Okay.
Or podcasting and saying you had a live show per se. It was always different. Podcast, like I said, it wasn't no camera.
Okay.
You might didn't know. Some people don't know who I am still.
Okay.
But they heard the podcast.
Right.
It's just audio.
Right.
That's a different kind of art to make somebody sit down and listen to you talk for 90 minutes. So yeah, I think in that regard, I probably was the first one. Because I used to have to explain what a podcast was to people.
Oh, so you was...
Now you don't have to do that, but
right.
when I started, what is that? It's just an audio file.
Right.
What is that?
Okay.
Well, I interview and I put the audio out, and then you can listen to it on SoundCloud. Oh, okay.
So I guess we can say the podcast part is the visual, or is it?
Things evolve.
Okay.
So I think podcasting just evolved to something that became visual as well as audio.
Okay.
I remember, shout out to my guy Slim, he podcasts as well. He was telling me, you need to start filming and stuff on YouTube. I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Right.
It's easy for me to do this. To meet with you,
right.
We talk for 90 minutes, me go home and tweak the audio and just put it up.
Good.
That's amazing.
Okay.
But this time back, it's amazing.
Okay.
But, it evolved. So,
okay.
And when I first started filming the podcast, like, you didn't see me on camera. I only got on camera
right.
initially because I joke a lot. I do
Okay.
joke a lot.
Okay.
And I would say things online, and Dorian Harris, he was like, he messaged me one day, he was like, hey, I know you be joking a lot, but I feel like you got a real heavy voice in the city.
Okay.
You might want to utilize that to your best of your ability, and instead of like maybe joking on people sometimes, give them away.
Okay.
Be influential in so many words.
Right.
And so that's what started my segment called Thinking Out Loud.
Okay.
So I would go on camera, and I would, instead of joking about some things, I would still joke, but I'm going to break it down. So we can joke, laugh, cry about it, whatever, but it'll be a whole picture painted off a topic, whether it be popularity, whether it be people don't support me. I would break that topic down. Just me, myself, on camera, with my buttons and stuff.
Right.
And have a good time.
Let me ask you this question now, Jermaine. You as you said, you talked to so many people throughout the CSRA, talked to so many people around this country. You're very influential. Who is that one guest you want to get in your seat? Who is that one person you've been? I mean, it could be well known, it could be local, it could be anybody. Just maybe some people might say nobody, but who is that one guest that you want to sit in your seat? Because you don't did it all, you don't have them all.
It's kind of hard, because I feel like I done did almost everybody I wanted, almost. Right, if it was today or this week, I would say the mayor right now.
The mayor?
I would say the mayor right now. But in totality, if just Augusta-wise, probably Sheriff Roundtree.
Roundtree.
Probably
Okay.
Roundtree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I thought you get better interviews when people out of office
Okay.
than when they're in office. Because when they're out, they're not really banking on getting reelected or nothing. They're out.
Okay.
So you can get the truth
Okay.
from these politicians, which is hard to do sometimes. So, that. But then with the mayor, like I said, regardless of how you feel about him, whatever, I would love to know his side. Okay. I know my side and how I stand, but I want to know his side and where he come from and his background. So probably one of them too. Yeah,
Okay.
probably one of them too.
Okay, those are good choices because again, when you talking about Roundtree, that's somebody that's out of office. He's don't really have no. He can just be free.
But you get to ask some questions. I'm gonna ask what I want to ask.
Right.
Unless you say don't ask about this person. But for me, I want to ask some things that people say on social media sometimes. Like people, not to diss them, but I'm gonna just say it. But people might be like, "Well, I see Gino doing X, Y, Z. What was Roundtree doing?"
Right.
I want to ask how you feel about that.
Okay.
I feel like I'm the guy to ask you that question because you might go on 4 or 5 platforms. They might not ask you that.
Okay.
Everything ain't always gonna be safe. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna talk about your story. We're gonna really paint that picture in detailed form. But you gotta answer them questions sometimes. And I need to know what, and maybe he can explain to me, well, I did this, I did that, I did that, I did that. I'm like, you know what?
Okay.
All right, cool. You did that. Moving on.
Well, that's funny you say that because we actually had Roundtree on the set.
Yeah.
He was in hot
I seen
seat,
that, yeah.
and we gave him some pretty good.
Yeah, I did. And then the live was going good, so I like that. Yeah,
Yeah, we gave him some pretty good questions. We tried to,
The mayor too, if I am
Yeah, the mayor, he been on. And I'm like you, we try not to hold back no questions. We try to, hey, because I don't care. I don't even want to know. The people want to know.
Right.
The people want to know what's going on. So when you talk about asking the question that some people thinking about asking, we'll be the one to do that. We'll try to make sure we get it out because again, you can't be in all these political arenas all the time. Just let your hair down. Just let the people know what's going on, how you feeling, what you're thinking about doing, and that's the best way I try to bring it to.
But I think everybody that's doing it well, creating content or a podcast or your show, whatever, I think everybody got their own way of doing it. I think that's what makes us great and special in our own ways.
Right.
And I think the way I do some things, it's not for everybody sometimes because some people aren't where they need to be at in life to be on more of the masses yet. Because I might ask them, like you live, so you can answer the questions.
Right.
Well, what about this? We can talk about fatherhood from you being a father or fatherhood from you wanting a father. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about it. Some people we can't talk life with all the time.
Right.
So I think realizing like the type of artist you are, the type of podcaster you are, whatever you consider yourself, in your show, you got to think about that when you have these guests on.
Right.
Is this guest for the show, and is this show for the guests?
Right.
And I tell people all the time, I don't tell anybody no. It's not right now. Now, it might never happen either, but I ain't gonna tell them no.
Right.
It's just not right now.
Right.
So
let me ask this question now. Are you influential to the point where this is something that maybe the kids can pick up as they get older?
my kids?
Yes.
Yeah, I do episodes with my kids. I got like maybe 14, 15 episodes with my kids. Yeah, my kids.
Now when I say, I'm talking about them being in your position.
They could if they wanted to.
Okay.
My oldest is I feel like she's smart like me, and my youngest is funny.
Okay.
Probably funnier than me.
Okay.
And she's my twin, so I think that'd be perfect. They could definitely do it. They could do it with each other. Like, everybody that's watching and that's been watching me for a while, they know like my favorite episodes are my daughters.
Okay.
We have a good time, and they are very candid on camera.
Okay.
They've interviewed each other before, so yeah, they definitely could do that. They can definitely do that. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm looking at what Angel Wright said. She said a podcast can be like therapy. Those questions pull up things out of people.
You had your therapy session.
I had my therapy session.
I was on it, and I pulled back a little bit on you, but
Right.
you know the father thing. Like I said, because what I went through, I'm like, I wonder what's going on. Like you
Right.
telling me, you know, your dad called you in the hospital, and you think he about to pass, and
Yeah.
that's a lot to
Yeah.
for somebody you've been looking for
Right.
however long you've been looking for.
Right. 8.
Or to get rejected in your younger years, but you feel like you reaching out, you're doing something that he should be doing,
He should be doing.
and then you get in a runaround.
Right.
And then to get asked certain questions, I feel like, I wanted to ask you, like, how'd you feel when he said you need a DNA test? How'd that feel? Looking at him like, bro,
Yeah. Yeah.
come on,
Yeah.
now, like, I'm you, bro. Like, what,
Right,
you know?
right.
What you mean a DNA test? I'm looking at my, you know, this is
Looking
it.
at you. You want to what?
So, or just growing up, where you grew up, like a small town, growing up and people knowing who your father. So, you want a DNA test, but everybody know you my dad.
Everybody know. Right.
Okay.
You want to.
Just come back home.
Right.
DNA test done. You know, but the point is, like she said, it's therapy is like, I don't know how often you get to talk about that. I don't know if when you talk about that situation, people ask you those questions.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes people tell me, they're like, yo, I ain't never get asked. I get asked that so many, that gets said so many times in my episode where like, nobody asked me that before.
Okay.
And I'm like, bro, I just met you for 2 hours.
Right. Right.
Your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your sister, your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever you like, whatever, like, they see you every day.
Right.
You probably make, hints at wanting to talk about this every day.
Right.
That's why you met for 2 hours and pull it out of you.
And actually, sitting down with you, that was one of the first times I talked in a long time about my dad.
Yeah.
Sitting with you because again, those questions never came up around certain conversations and certain situations where I can talk about that. So.
But I feel like also on Morning Master, I build a story, but the thing is also trying to pinpoint a person's character as well. Okay. So if somebody do know you, then they watch the episode and say, okay, that's why he is the way he is. I see that now. Or, dang, you know what? That's crazy that he didn't have this, but he was still able to be this way, which that just adds more to your character.
Right.
To not have an influence, but still do a certain thing very well that you didn't see coming up.
Okay.
It speaks to your character to me.
Okay. Now, where do you see More Than the Masters going from here?
Up.
You see it coming up. Now, watch this here now, Jermaine. When I say you see it going up, what does up mean to the people that's watching? Because again, Barbershop Talk Live World, want to know.
Just always going forward, always going up. Like I'm just going to continue to elevate. And by elevate, I mean I might elevate the sound. I'm trying to stop stuttering. I ain't stuttered that much today. I'm doing a good job, you ask me. I ain't stuttered that much. I stutter a lot. That's why they call me Boucher.
Okay.
That's why they call me that, because I was stuttering. My daughter said that.
Okay.
I just like him. Changed my name the next day. I felt like it was only right.
Okay.
But, trying to elevate in every single way. So I'm elevating, whether it's my own vocabulary. Okay. Using new words. Like, sometimes we always say, because I think, in my opinion, I want to use different slogans. I want to use different phrases. I want to expand my vocabulary. I want to be funnier. Okay. I want to make the guests more comfortable early in the episode. I might get them comfortable about 25-minute mark. I want to get them comfortable at the 7-minute mark.
Okay.
I want them to come in and be comfortable.
Okay.
So that's for me. And the better I get, the better the podcast get. But then also I want to elevate guest-wise. I like commissioners and stuff coming on. I like people that matter and that mean something to the city coming on. I like where I got a call last week and somebody said, well, Josie having a 30-year reunion. I like the fact that it's people that got podcasts that went to Josie. Right. They should be the first person they called to. They came to me. Right. I said, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do it.
Let's do it, yeah.
Okay, why not get a Super Bowl champion on the podcast, Or Austin Harsh was saying, hey, Leon will be in town. I'm like, Leon, the guy that played Duck? But they roughing?
Heartbeats, yeah.
Like five heartbeats?
Right.
I grew up on it. Right. I used to emulate him. Yes, I want to interview him. Like,
do it.
Just stuff like that. To me, that's going up. Like, I'm doing things that I never saw myself doing. Here's a kid who was, I ain't telling my business, but I would really play the heartbeats out. Like I would run it, a floor like this.
Right.
When I was little, I would run it here and slide across.
Yeah.
And start singing, ain't got no money, ain't got no fancy car.
Right.
Like, wherever I was at, I didn't care.
Okay.
But I say that to say, when I say going up, I'm thinking about that, like elevating, using this as a vehicle to elevate to new heights or switch lanes and things like that. So hopefully I can do that,
Okay. Well, I can definitely see that because again, we kind of in the same space. We pretty much doing the same thing.
Definitely.
And I don't see it as a competition. I see it as you do your thing, I do my thing, and then we here together on the same set.
Yep.
I was on your set, so Barbershop Talk Loud World, we like to collaborate and do our thing.
The better you do, the better I do. The better
Yeah.
I do, the better you do.
Right.
So I feel like if you had a humongous, like big guest on here, I'm gonna share, I'm gonna support you, I'm gonna root for you. I want you to do well.
Right.
If you needed something from me, we need another camera. We got this big guest coming on. Here you go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, because I want you to win as well. Because I feel like one person win, everybody win. You just never know. You look at Atlanta and one person win. Now all of them just by knowing somebody you can win.
Right.
You can have the same thing down here.
Well, let me ask you this now, Bobby, I don't even care, but the people want to know, how can they get in contact with you? How can they follow you? How can they just follow what you're doing on your podcast?
On Facebook, by Boucher, More Than the Masters podcast on Facebook. You can like the page. You can follow me on Facebook. I can't get no more friends, but you can follow me. Instagram is a great name. And that's it. I mean, I got TikTok and stuff, but I ain't heavy on TikTok.
Okay.
I kind of got an old soul, so I guess I ain't there yet. But
Okay.
I'm on TikTok. Great man on TikTok too.
Okay.
Or More Than Masters, I don't know. But More Than Masters is great man. You Google it, you'll find me.
You'll find you.
Definitely.
Okay. Barbershop Talk Live World again. Continue to watch Barbershop Talk Live. You never know who will be on the hot seat. Each and every Wednesday, we are live. And also, don't forget, More Than the Masters. Now you tape your shows every week, every night.
Every week, yeah.
And again, just to come on.
Yeah.
And they can get in contact with you to Facebook, YouTube. And
Facebook. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So again, you are open for anybody to come on.
Yeah, and I see everything. So a lot of times I tell people, like, I see everything. So if I reach out to you or you reach out to me, 9 times out of 10, I done got my information on you ready. I got notes full of people I don't even know.
Okay.
In the case when they do reach out,
Right.
the time is ready. I'm ready for the time, and I got my notes and everything. People I don't even know. So I see everything. I watch everything. I'm very in tune with the community of Augusta and outside areas. So reach out to me, and like I said, if I think it makes sense, cool. And if it don't, one thing about me, if it don't, I feel like I know a bunch of different podcasters or shows. I would call you, hey, what you think about this guest? Because, they want to come on, but I don't have the space. And I do that. I'm a facilitator. So if you can't get on mine, I can get you on somebody, trust me.
Okay. Again, as you say, More Than the Masters, you only see it going up.
Yeah, only going up.
Now, Jermaine, one of the ways it got to go up, you got to have some faith.
Definitely.
You got to have some faith and believe that what God puts in your vision, what God puts in your spirit, it will come to pass.
Definitely.
And you believe that?
I believe it.
So do you ever find yourself trying to prove God?
Prove?
Yeah. When I say prove God, I mean when you believe in what God and the Word says, you want to test it to make sure if I do what you tell me to do in the book, if I follow the instructions, if I follow these commandments, what you say I can have, I can have.
You mean I test like questioning me like?
We're not really questioning, but just prove it. So God say, just follow my commandments.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow. That's all, yeah.
So that's you just proving
Yeah,
God.
yeah. Yeah, I definitely do that. Like I said, I feel like what's for you is for you. You know what I'm saying? It's in front of you. I feel like every decision is a pathway. So whatever your road is already mapped out. You make a decision going this way, decision going that way. You determine that. So I just go on that. You try to make the best decision you can.
Okay.
Every day.
Proven.
I try.
Barbershop Talk Live Real again. I had a great conversation talking to our influential man of the hour, none other than Bobby Jermaine Boucher.
Here we go. Bobby Boucher.
Listen, whatever you want to call it, he wears many hats. He got a lot of titles. He does it all, except play basketball, but we're going to figure it out later on down the line. So listen.
I'm retired.
Don't retire now.
But I come out for 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 W's.
Don't retire now. So listen, again, if the people want to follow you, how can they follow you and keep up what you got going on?
Facebook, Bobby Boucher, More Than Masters on podcast on Facebook, and More Than Masters on Instagram.
All right, again, Barbershop Talk Live World again. We had a great conversation thus far. Again, if you didn't have a great time watching and listening, we did.
We did.
We did.
We definitely did.
We learned some things. We figured out some things. We got a chance to open up, get to know the person a little better. Again, people tuning in, people that are watching. Great conversation. Angel Wright said it was a great conversation again.
Appreciate that.
So many people been tuning in to Barbershop Talk Live World again. As we are tonight, we're influencers.
Definitely.
We influence the people that watch it. We influence the people that stayed on watching.
Yeah.
Because
appreciate y'all.
They kept watching. They wanted to see what they had to hang on what we had to talk about. So thank you for being an influencer.
Thank you.
You influenced me.
Thank you for being influenced as well.
You influenced me. You got me going. You never know. So Barbershop Talk Live World again, we want to make sure that you had to pay attention to this conversation because what we always do, we got to give away something.
Okay.
We got to give away something because, again, the people at Barbershop Talk Live World, they deserve to get something from Barbershop Talk Live World. So you don't mind if I give away something?
Nah, go ahead.
But before I give away something, I got to challenge you.
Okay.
I got to challenge you. This is what we call the red challenge flag all the way from I-20.
Okay.
This come from I-20, the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, the home of the Atlanta Falcons. That's where that flag come from.
Okay.
Now that flag is what we call a challenge flag. If you watch basketball, football, all those kind of things, coaches challenge the call.
Yeah.
So we're gonna challenge you. We're gonna challenge you, Bobby. We're gonna challenge you, Jermaine. We're gonna challenge you, Mr. Boucher. We're gonna challenge you. Now, when you drop that flag on the floor, you're gonna get a series of challenges coming at you. Now you got to do all you can to meet and exceed those challenges. You think you can do that?
I can do that.
So as soon as you hit the flag on that floor, that's when the challenges come at you.
All right, you ready?
It's on you. Barbershop Talk Live World again. The flag has been dropped on the floor, so now we're gonna give you a series of challenges. First challenge is very simple. The first challenge is continue to be an influencer.
I'm gonna try.
Continue to be an upright citizen. Continue to build your character. Continue to make sure the people that comes on your hot seat get the chance to be able to express themselves, comfortable in themselves, and know who they are, so they can express to the people that's watching.
Definitely.
That's just a simple challenge, Mr. Bobby Boucher. Is that
done.
That's done.
It's done.
That's a simple challenge. I knew that wouldn't be hard for you to do.
Done.
That's simple.
It's done.
Barbershop Talk Live World. He's been challenged and he set the challenge. I believe he can exceed that challenge. Very simple challenge. Now I got to give a challenge to the people that's watching Barbershop Talk Live World. Listen, the challenge I'm going to give you, I'm giving out Seen on Broad, a free top shelf drink. My good friend Michael Warren right there downtown on Broad Street. The Seen on Broad nightclub, you get a free top shelf drink. Just present this card when you go in. Also, we're giving a ticket to Lizzie's Hope 70s party this coming Sunday at Julian Smith Casino. Also, Lizzie Hope Brown. We're giving away this card again. Also, I got a $20 gift card. Barbershop Talk Live is giving away a $20 gift card. All you got to do to get these gift cards is get 3 simple questions correctly. 3 simple questions correctly to get these cards. Barbershop Talk Live. The first question is always a simple question. The first question is just give me his hometown. What hometown is he originally from? Where did he come from? Was he born in Augusta?
Nah.
No. Was he born in South Carolina?
No,
definitely. Was he born in my hometown?
Oh, God. No.
Got to be more careful. No, he wasn't.
No baloney over here.
No, he wasn't. You tell me what hometown is he originally from, Barbershop Talk Live. That's the first question. Listen, the first question is always a simple question. The second question is kind of simple, too. I want you to tell me how many kids did he have? Did you say it?
I said it.
You said it, Barbershop Talk Live. If you pay to this conversation, these questions are simple.
I said it a few times.
And these prizes belong to you. Listen, if that's the first question. What hometown is he originally from? How many kids does he have? Listen, I'm going to give you the third question. The third question is very simple. Can I make it simple?
Make it simple.
Barbershop Talk Live World, the simple question is, tell me, who do he want to have on this show as his special guest? Who special guest do he want to get in his hot seat? Listen, those questions are so simple. Just get an answer on the screen and come pick up your prizes. Come to 1927 Olive Road and get these prizes again. Courtesy of Barbershop Talk Live World. Lizzie's Hope, this coming Sunday, 70s party at Julian Smith Casino. Gerald Wilson is DJing. Also, we're giving the top shelf prize for Mike Warren, the Scene on Broad. And I also got a $20 gift card. Barbershop Talk Live World again. Tune in. Jay Will is be our DJ. Give him a call at 803. We listen to you live again. Those are simple questions. Listen, you got the question correctly. Call us with the answer, or you don't have to call us. Put the answer on the screen. We'll answer all your questions, all your comments. Remember, the prizes are yours. First question is, what town is he originally from? He said it.
I said it.
Second question is, how many kids does he have? He said it. And the third question is, who is the special guest he would love to interview? He said it. Did you say it?
I said it.
Barbershop Talk Live. He heard it. I heard it. Listen, don't forget about next week. Next week in the hot seat, none other. We got a special guest. We got a special show lined up just for you. Because remember, the people want to know what's going on. So next week, I want you to tune in to our special edition of Barbershop Talk Live World. Here in this hot seat, none other than Tyrus Tillman. None other than Danielle Gaskin. Also, none other than Brittany Clark will be in the hot seat. Barbershop Talk Live World. Tune in next week. Next week is going to be a discussion, LGBTQ community. We're going to have a discussion on it. Again, tune in next week, Barbershop Talk Live World. We're going to have a discussion. Tyrus Tillman in the hot seat. Danielle Gaskin in the hot seat. And also, Miss Brittany Clark will be in the hot seat. We're going to have an open discussion. Please, ma'am, please, sir, call us with your question or your concerns. The topic next week, LGBTQ community. We want to discuss that word. We want to discuss that community. So tune in next week. Get your questions already ready. Tune in. We again call us at 706-426-1533. That is a live number to talk to our guests next week. Talk to our guests anytime. Again, Barbershop Talk Live is always listening for you. Don't forget, stop by Jay's Place Barbershop, get your blood pressure checked, and also get your free blood pressure monitor. A free blood pressure monitor is yours. Just stop by and get your blood pressure checked. Partner up with Piedmont Hospital, American Heart Association. We are here for you. Jermaine, any parting words before we get out of here?
Nah, man, just keep doing what you're doing, man. I appreciate the opportunity. I appreciate the platform. I know the city do as well. Heard great things about you from after I interviewed you as well. Asked everybody about you. Definitely got a good reputation. So that's great, you know. But I want everybody follow the podcast, follow his, follow my page, and engage with us. You know, that's what we need. We need engagement, and let us know what y'all want from us, from the city.
Cool. Again, I couldn't say that better myself. Barbershop Talk Live World, Jermaine, Boucher in the hot seat. We're looking forward to hearing from you. Keep following us. Keep following what he's got going on. Keep following what Barbershop Talk Live World got going on. And don't forget, coming up soon, we're going to have a basketball tournament. We're going to do a fundraiser basketball tournament. More than the Masters, Barbershop Talk Live World. We're going to get on the court. We're going to get on the hardwood. We're going to see who's the best. It's going to be a Barbershop Talk Live HIV fundraiser. So again, stick and stay for more information to come. That will come to pass.
Yeah.
One-on-one, we're going to play one-on-one. His pod against my pod, his people and my people. We're going to make it happen. Start making your donations now. Start signing the checks. Start sending the Cash App. Start sending the Zelle now.
little shoot around, man.
Let's shoot around again. Looking forward to seeing you next week. Again, don't forget in the hot seat, Tyrus Tillman, Danielle Gaskin, and also Miss Brittany Clark. Those are going to have a conversation about the LGBT community. Again, lesbians, bisexual, transgender, queer. Barbershop Talk Live. We're looking forward to hearing from you, seeing you. Tune in next week. Bobby, any parting words?
Nah,
listen, get on up. Come on up.
Tune in next week, man.
Follow me what I do. Follow me what I do. You got to come up. Everybody.
Do what?
See you later.
All right, hold down. Which camera we at? Right there?
We're live. Yes, live from James Place. And we're talking,
Barbershop Talk.
yes, barbershop talk, where nothing is off limits, everything's on the table.
Everything's on the table.
Barbershop Talk.
Come on, everybody. We're here at James Place.
Barbershop.
We're talking barbershop talk.
Barbershop Talk.
Barbershop talk.
At James Place.
Barbershop talk. Where nothing's off limits.
Barbershop Talk.
Barbershop talk.
Barbershop Talk.
Barbershop talk.
Barbershop Talk.
Barbershop talk.
At James Place. Barbershop Talk.
Everything's on the table.